Mirror, mirror, push or pull. I've seen them and I know what they mean. But let's talk about what those two words actually mean to me and you. Let's talk about it. Hi, Subby Buddies. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you're new here, allow me to introduce myself. I am Chosen. And this is Beyond Your Reflection. This is a channel that's created by me. However, it's designed for you so that we can discuss how to peel back all those ugly layers about you and how we can get to the most beautiful parts of you that come from within. So let's talk about it. Today's topic, push or pull. Now, for those of you that know, those are actually verbs. And if you ever went to school, you know that a verb is an action word. That means you have to do something to get the result. So for me, I had to do both, actually. So, sorry I missed you guys on last week. Last week was tough. It was hard for me to push through. However, I was able to pull myself through it. So, last week, you guys, was the anniversary of my mother's death. Now, it's been 13 years now. So, I know you're probably like, girl, you ain't got over that yet? Not really. I don't think you really ever get over it. You just get used to that person's absence, especially, when the person means so much to you. It's hard to be able to grasp the reality that person is no longer here. So, although it's been 13 years, excuse me, there's some things that are going on in my life now that she actually, I guess, prophesied to me or said that possibly would happen. And now they're starting to happen. And the selfish part of me wants her here to be able to see it. So we can discuss it and talk about it. Just, her guidance. And I just miss her hugs. So it was hard for me, you guys, to push through last week. Oh my God. Very hard. I'm not sure why this year hit different, but I was able to push through it and pull myself out of it, which led me to today's topic. When you go through certain things, whether the past, present, or in the now, you're going to be tempted to go back to your old ways. Where people will push you to your limit. And then all you will fight at a drop of a dime, will curse you out, would not care what the consequences would be, because that's just who you were. But once you were able to push past that part, that ugly layer, and realize that you're better than that, there's more to you than cussing and fussing and just acting a pure fool in these streets, because I can relate. It was her. Wasn't as bad. I didn't fight. I would cut you with my words. There was no filter. Your feelings was hurt, honey. That was a you problem, not mine. But I've now learned to think before I speak. That helps a whole lot. It's also written in the word that's most of us, no, all of us, it's written that you should be slow to speak and swift to listen. I mean, sometimes not a response is the response. Sometimes it's just best to be quiet. And I had to learn that. But going back to get back on topic. Okay, so like I said, for those of you that went to school, you know that pull and push, they're both verbs, which means they're action verbs. That means you got to do something to get the results. You're either doing one versus the other, but you still are putting forth the effort to make that thing happen, whether you pushing through or past something, or you pulling yourself away or out of. Prime example. Okay, if you look at the definition of push, push means to move toward that thing, that force, or that situation. Pull means to move away from, stepping away from it, or being able to pull yourself out of it. Even though you've been pushed to the limit, pushed to your last nerve, pushed to the last dime, you're still able to pull through. Two little simple words that never gave it any thought. If you think about even when you go to a store or if you go somewhere where it has the door, it either tells you to pull, which means you're pulling it towards you, or you push it in and you move past and you carry on. Sometimes when you push inward, but you keep everything in when you should be pulling that stuff out, letting it go, getting rid of it. Now, like I said, it's going to be certain days where you're pushed to a limit. You're going to be tried. They're going to push that reserve nerve, honey. You're going to be tempted to go back into your old ways. It's just like if you think about someone who has like an addiction, they have to go through so much in order to push through, but to pull them to the next level, to the point where they realize they don't have to have that last drink, or they don't have to have whatever the drug is of choice. Even some people are even addicted to like sex, but that's still a drug because it's a mental thing. Something inside of you is telling you that you have to drink, you have to do that drug, or I have to sleep with everything that roams around. That's just who I am. No, it's not. Just like you're pushed to that limit, you can also pull away from it. That's why it's two different words that are so powerful. Even though you may be pushed to the limit, you can be pushed to the max. You can also stop. Take that breath and think about it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull out. I'm going to go ahead and walk away. I'm going to go ahead and step away because you're going to push me to a place where neither one of us wants me to go. It's almost like the Hulk. You know, I've made reference to him several times. Don't push him. The man said, do not make me angry. You have been warned. You will not lack me when I'm angry. That goes for life, honey. Nobody. You shouldn't even like yourself when you're angry because you never know how to control that. You don't know. That's why, you know, I love my therapist. I miss her dearly. But she helped me to push through and pull myself up by my bootstraps and realize, okay, I can fight another day. May not want to, but I am. I can pull myself out of this situation. Just like think about it in a depressed state. You don't want to do anything. You just lay there like a kid, like a baby. You just wallow in that dirty diaper until eventually someone pulls it off you. Change. Think about the word pull. It's like changing the situation. You're pulling away from it. That means you're changing the environment. You're pulling away from that drink, which means that you're pulling yourself away from another day where you're sad and you're bitter or you're angry. But yet you choose to push past that situation, push past that drink, push past that mindset where you're strong enough to be able to pull yourself up to face another day. Like I said, when it comes to depression, I remember there used to be days where I would just lay in my bed, did not want to do anything, but just lay there. I figured maybe the next day it'd get better. Nope, next day felt the same. And eventually, I just was like, you know what? Get up. That's how I felt last week, dealing with my mother. I had to pull myself out of that funk. It was hard. It was real hard. Because a part of me just wanted to just lay there and just give up. Don't care, whatever. Life gonna move on without me because she's no longer here. Like, I wanted to sit in that mess. But then I realized, like a dirty diaper, baby, it stank. It smells. It's not good. It doesn't leave a good taste in your mouth. It doesn't make me feel any better. Therefore, I had to push myself out of that mindset so I can pull myself up. Get in the shower. Let the tears drain. Let it fall. Let it go down the drain with the rest of it. And then after that, get up. Keep going. You can't quit. But either way, if you look at life, honey, either way, you're pushing or you're pulling every day. When you're going to work or just in a regular day, as a mother, as a daughter, a sister, a friend, a colleague, whatever you may be, you have to realize that you sometimes are that energy source. So are people pulling towards you or are they pushing away? Because if they're pushing away, baby, then that means that there's something about you that needs to be changed. Something about you that don't smell too good. And I want to be around that. No, but I'm good. No. But what kind of energy source are you giving out? Just like right now. You probably heard the sirens in the back. That means that they're pushing their way to something because somebody pushed them 3 buttons, 9 and the 1 and the 1. So now they have to go out there to that scene. And they're going to have to either pull someone away from something or push them towards something. Depends on what the situation is on the outside. And just like today, I had to pull myself up again today because some things are happening personal-wise that's starting to take a toll, especially on my mental. So I'm definitely pushing through that in order to pull myself through every day. I have to keep telling myself, I have to keep going. I can't stop. The game is not over with yet. We still have so much to do. I am going to push through daily. I am going to push and pull daily. So whenever life, circumstances, situations push you, think about it. Let's say that you're in a fight. Somebody shoves you. They push you real hard. What happens? You fall down. But then the next person comes along, gives you a hand, pull you right back up. Dust yourself off. You get to fight another day. Think about that. That's life. Things are going to happen in your life that is going to push you. And you may fall down. You may stumble. You may be okay. But if you fall, think about it. There's going to be someone, something that's going to give you a hand and that's going to pull you back up. That is so powerful. That just gave me chills. So that I'll just let you know that it's not as bad as it seems. Even though you're pushed through certain circumstances, it could be your finances, it could be your health, it could be a lot of things that is pushing you down. But eventually, tomorrow, the next hour, by the time you watch this video, you're going to pull yourself back up and you're going to keep going, because the race is not over until you finish the task. Whatever the goal is that you set for yourself, you cannot get pushed down and stay there. You have to pull yourself out of it. Now, I don't know how that's going to work. For me, it started out simple. I really just got up and I jumped in the shower and just kind of released it. For you, it could be, I don't know, maybe working out, reading a book, watching comedy, whatever it is that's going to pull you out of that funk that pushed you down in the first place. Just whatever you do, don't stay down there and don't give up. Use that action that's within you. Even if you don't have the strength to pull yourself up, that's when you ask for help, honey. That's when that one person is going to reach that hand out and pull you up. If it's not you, if you're not strong enough to do it yourself, sweetheart, then you create that tribe. Have a village. Have someone in your tribe that you can call and say, you know what? I just need somebody. Just listen. And you never know, that person may be that force or that source that can pull you out of whatever that funk is that you're in, or whatever it is that pushed you down, that pushed you away from that goal, that pushed you away from your dream, that pushed your smile away, whatever pushed you to that limit, whatever made those tears fall, whatever made you mad, whatever pushed that button. There's going to be someone or something out there, including yourself, that has to have enough energy to pull yourself up, pour yourself out, and let yourself know, I'm going to be okay, because I get to live and fight another day, because I did not give up, because I was pushed to my limit. But once you look up, you can pull yourself up and you can keep going. And that's all I ask. Whatever you do, don't give up. Keep going. Pull yourself up by the bootstrap and get back in the ring. Keep fighting. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hella hard. It's going to be super difficult. Welcome to life. She's you already know. But you are bigger, because you're not going to allow her, it, we, they, she, it, to defeat you, because you're stronger than that. So again, I say, whenever you're pushed, pull back. Tug of war, baby. Keep going. You push, I'm going to pull. And at the end, I'm going to win. Promise that. You're looking at it. I'm a living testimony of it. Life tried to push me out. Literally. I was also out sick as well. But guess what? With the help of some doctors and some medication, baby, I pulled back. And guess who's still here? Aha! Look at me. I am chosen. And so are you. So I dare you, once again, when life, situations, or things, circumstances, people, places, or things push you, use the other verb and pull yourself out and pull past. Remember, just because you can't see a way does not mean that there isn't one, honey. And for every time you fall down, you pull yourself right on back up, okay? So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, thumbs up. Also, could you talk to me? Sound off like I'm talking to myself? Leave a comment. Say something below. Let me know that you like the content that's out there so I can keep going. And also, there's a little bell right next to the word subscribe. I need you to go ahead and push that as well so you get notifications every time that I come on here and share some love. So until next time, my friends, have the blessed day ever. I love everything about you, and so should you.